Krishna consciousness, love and beauty. In the search for Sri Krishna. Pujyapad Srila Dev Goswami Maharaj Gita. And to preach means I sincerely have faith in Krishna consciousness and relish it to the utmost. I find that my future prospect is also here, because I feel that it is very tasteful. Prospect is also here. I find that my future prospect is also here, because I feel that it is very tasteful, useful and wholesome. I have come to distribute it to you, my friends. We should guide our life according to the principle of Krishna consciousness, as taught by the spiritual master. Take it, and you will be successful in fulfilling the goal of your life. In this way, we have to approach everyone with God consciousness, Krishna consciousness. See Chaitanya. Chaitanya means, see Krishna Chaitanya means Krishna conscious. We must show how God consciousness ultimately merges in Krishna consciousness. We have to prove dexterously, step by step, that Krishna is the reservoir of all pleasure. Akila Rasamrita Murti. So what is Krishna consciousness? Rupa Goswami has given a scientific definition. Rasa, pleasure, cannot be avoided. We are all after rasa. Everyone, every unit, even the smallest unit of the world, is always hankering after rasa. Means happiness and ecstasy, and all possible phases of rasa are personified in Krishna. Try to understand how it is. So what is rasa? What is its nature? How can a comparison in rasa be drawn? In this way, step by step, you will have to come to the Krishna conception of Godhead. It is not a tale from the ancient Indian scriptures. Krishna is not the object of a tale, but fact. You have to come out and face that living fact, that reality. We shall try our best to show you how it can be a fact. Krishna is a fact. He is reality. And reality is for itself. You have to pay for the goal. You must die to live. And in this way you will feel that it is not a hoax. When you progress on the path, you will feel it. Bhakti pares anubhavo vivaktyanyatracha. With every step forward, you will feel these three things: satisfaction, nourishment and the eradication of your hunger. Your hankering in general will be diminished. Generally we feel, I want this, I want that, I want everything. Still I have not satisfied my hunger. But you will feel that your hunger is being abased as you progress in Krishna consciousness. And what you previously thought would give you relief will take leave from you automatically. Their trade won't continue. They will all withdraw. Your natural inclination for spiritual advancement will automatically increase. You will find acceleration in your progress. You will practically feel these three things. So come and take what we say. In this way you have to approach one and all, leaving the result to the Lord. Is there any question? Any? That yes. How? This is the basis of everything is desire. I want to enjoy this world, then it will, there's a process how to get these things. That they are Vaishnava, they are Shaivites, they are Kamakandis. So all give according to the desire of the living beings. They can satisfy you on their level where they are moving. So if I want to go to higher levels, we have to go to Kamaganda, Jnanaganda, mystic, yogi, all these things. Because this is all meant for I want to enjoy it. I want to know it, I want to capture it, I want to control it, I. And this belongs to me, and this is my, and I am right and all others are wrong. This is, and even the mystics who can do wonderful things for those who are in the material plane. But they also thinking of my I can control you. I can control so many things. I can, I have power. I is there. So this is, Daidoliv means this consciousness of I am the doer, I am the enjoyer, I am the controller. This has to die. And how how is it possible that this goes away? When we find something what is beyond this conception of I and my. Because this is an illusory and temporary conception. There's no one who can survive when automatically when the universe is destroyed. You all have to go and come again. Because you have desire, I and my. So the desire is everything. If you are looking for a way out of this circle, samsara, burden that I have to give up this conception. This is my country, this is my house, this is my family, this is whatever we can think of. It is always with this thought, I and my, I know better than you know. I have eaten the intelligence with the spoon. I'm higher than you, I know more than you. This is all connected with ahankara. It is false, ego, it is wrong. We are not meant for being the controller, the enjoyer, and in the absolute plane. So when we get something what is more attractive, when we develop this taste, step by step, it is very rare. You find in the Shastra that someone can change in one moment, but it's very rare. It takes many, many lifetimes. But it is also explained how we can get out of this wheel, samsara of burden, that we get an idea that there's about beyond this conception, mundane conception of this gross plane where we are living now, what we call material world, universe, everything. It's temporary, but there must be something beyond, and one gets by the past karma or by our past desires, we understand a little bit of this, and we want something more of this. So what is again important? The desire. Because if I don't want, nobody will force me. So this is our free will. That's because what is going on in the world, it is the free will of the people. They decided, they acted in a way so the laws of material nature is punishing or giving you happiness, whatever, pious or sinful activities you may perform. Action and reaction, karma. So, but one who is looking for the solution of this, who is looking for the plane where we are coming, where we are at home, where we are performing pastimes, very sweet pastimes. There is no enviousness, there is no there's no this mental conception we have here. We think here now, what I think nobody else knows. This is my but we are foolish. We are real real foolish, and we identify with matter, we are so gross. Think this gross body is meant for my enjoyment. And then I think in the higher planets, this mind I will enjoy on the mental level. It's also illusion. It's temporary. So there is a way we have to go step forward. And this means try to leave these old conceptions that I am this body and I have to feed him, that he is satisfied, we have to give him satisfaction. Whatever is available, it's everything meant for my enjoyment. Everybody wants to exploit. This conception, we will lose the taste when we are studying to practice under the guide of a bona fide Acharya, Vaishnava Acharya. And then it is not something artificial, like yogis do very great austerities. They want to renounce things, but it is artificial. In the natural way is that we understand everything is meant for the pleasure of him. He has created everything. Everything belongs to him. Everything. Everything. Not I offer 5 rupees or I don't know. So now I get everything. What I want. No, everything belongs to him already. I cannot give him. I am unable. I can try to please him, serve him. We are meant for this. We are seeing here in the material world, these devotees, they are making them servants, Servant is a low position in the material world. Nowadays we can consider even he is the lowest in the West. He still thinks he is the master, And Indian was natural, at least in the past. They had many families have their servants there. They're natural, they're satisfied with their things, serving the family if he's more rich or has higher positions. But it is unnatural in this sense that it is temporary. We're imitating God. We have to always serve. Even the president of a big country, he has to serve his land. It is natural in us. But we are serving the wrong thing. If you please Krishna, everything will be okay. We will experience this rasa, happiness and ecstasy. Because this is our natural position. And even those who in the most confidential relation with the Lord in Goloka Vrindavan, even the gopis or gopas or parents, they take the position of servants, they consider. They want to just please him. If they cannot please him, they are unhappy. How can I please them? This is their unhappiness. But they are not, this unhappiness, this is ecstasy also. And this is far beyond those things where we are running here in this material world. Possession name, fame, profit. No, everything we get there, everything we have, we can do what is our nature. We will try to serve the Lord. And even we take the position not of the servant of the Lord, we take the position of the servant 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 of Srimati Radhika and Lord, Radha Govinda. They do this there. And this is absolute happiness and ecstasy, without interruption. It is a position where there's no future, how we understand future, and there's no past, there's only present. And this, the more we develop these things, the conception of this material plane here, it will lose the taste. We will not running for name, fame, and profit. We're running for, please, my Lord, let me be the servant of your servant of your servant, the last one. This is the real devotee. He is real. He doesn't have to fear death. He doesn't have to fear anything, because he is very closed. He is already in this in the transcendental plane. He is visible to our eyes, like our Guru Parampara and so many saints I met. They are not there in this body, but they are not there. They just maintain them, you know. Some, even avatutas, they don't care. Sometimes they get something to eat, sometimes not. They have no connection with this plane, with this world. And they can also, somebody who is absorbed in this mundane conception of this world, for him is very difficult to understand. So we have to get the taste by the mercy, by praying to the Lord and Guru, that he may let us peep into this in our real home, where we are coming from. So, and this is not a force or anything. Everybody has decided on his own. So it is to get out of this is just the desire. The deep desire must be there. I don't want to go on dying, birth, disease, old age, death. Again and again and again, the same thing. Thousands and thousands of times. But we do not remember. But if you sit here in the temple and you must hear these things, it means you have heard it before. Otherwise you could not tolerate. We have some connection, we had some connection in our past. Now we get the chance to make a few steps forward. And it is up to us how fast we want. This is, we deciding. Is this understandable? I don't know, sometimes I forget what is the laws here. that this was a... And is this okay? Some more questions are coming. Oh, Germany.
Since we are all individuals, we also must have some individual connection to the relation to the Supreme Maharaj.
There are different rasas. There's Chandaras, it's a neutral relation, just like a tree or a cow. It is explained in the Srimad Bhagavatam. When Krishna plays his flute, the calf drinking milk, and the calf becomes paralyzed. The milk runs down, and she is just hearing Krishna's playing his flute. And the cow also, like paralyzed, they are standing there. Our monkeys, all these Chandaras and these Dasaras, those who have a little distance, who are servants, they are just want to be not two-person, not too close to the Lord. They feel comfortable like this, you know. They to bring, they are, especially these rasas are also in Vaikunta, where Vishnu has 4 arms. The rasa goes up to there's Chanda, there's Dasyaras. But these 2 rasas are mainly in the Vaikunta planets. And there is another form like Ram. There is Dasya. There is partially Sakyaras also there. It's friendship. But they're not very deep, not very closed. And then the other rasas like Sakyaras, parental relationship. The elder gopis, they feel like Krishna, like their child, you know. There are so many stories there. And Krishna stealing butter, and Yashoda wants to punish him, wants to bind him, Damodar. And all the elder gopis, everybody loves Krishna. And they are laughing when she tries to bind him, and she cannot do it. Obviously, rope is too short. And then, enjoying this pastime, Krishna stealing their butter. They want to punish him, but their love is so great, so pure. Vatsalya. This is Vatsalya. And then there is Prema, Bhava Prema. This is Sakyaras also. The friendship is amongst the cowherd boys. It's very intimate with the Lord. Then nobody knows that he is Krishna or he is God. They are not thinking of like this. He is my friend, he is my best friend. And they They are fighting with him, they are running, they are eating together with him, they are stealing ladus from him. Madhumangal. I always, this Madhumangal is very funny. He's a Brahmin boy. But he's very funny. Like they playing like this, these eternal pastimes, they're going on. This is the present, there's no past future. They come. This is the pastime of Lord. We are part of this, of Him. We can come so close. Then of course Prem. This is the most intimate relation. The Lord is manifests in Vrindavan to the cowherd girls. But they are very young. Krishna himself is only 14, 15, then he is leaving Vrindavan. So you should not think like mundane conception of this is transcendental spiritual relations, love. We have no idea what love is in this world. This is conception, it's far, far away from this. So, but this is very high for us. The step topics we will not discuss, you know. So like these relations, I don't know your question, I forgot. But I...
No, you answered the different relationships.
Yeah. Yes. So we have all, everybody has his position there, our eternal position. And it's may manifest in a course of time when we are sincere, when we are getting taste, when the Lord appears in the heart of His devotees, or He appears. He is there, He is always there, He is everywhere, there is nothing outside of Him. But we are not conscious, we are living in our small universe. We are living in our, everybody lives in his universe and thinks, I am the controller of my universe, I know what is the right and what is wrong. And the devotee is breaking out of this. He understands this is all creation, this is all belonging to Him. It is an expansion of Him, including ourselves. This what we are identifying now is this most gross manifestation. Pumi apo naro vayo kamana buddhi vacha ahankara ityamami pinavagajastata. Earth, water, fire, air, ether. Gross manifestation. We identify with these things. We are very limited. Then is mind, intellect, buddhya, mano. There you can much easier, you can move. When you go to India, you have to make visa for this body. Visa, and you have to buy a ticket, and it takes you a long time. But if you want to go to India with your mind, with your subtle body, it takes not even a second. You can go to the moon, but we have forgotten Because we identify now with this gross pile of bones and dirty things. We think this, I am this. And then when you come to the subtle, then there's more subtle. This is transcendental, it is beyond. Because all this mind, intellect is ahankara, means false identification. Because there's always this, I am separated, I am the king of my universe, my world. And like in the forest, he told this example. If you go to the forest, a rich man goes in the forest and thinks, oh, so much money can I do with these things. When a lusty guy goes in the forest, he thinks, oh, maybe there's a lady somewhere waiting for me in the forest. When there's someone who, a hunter, what he's looking for. So it's the same forest, but everybody has his a different vision, what he's looking for. This material world is like this. It's the same for all, but we are seeing it different from different vision, from different levels. Could be like this. When you understand how this material world functions, you turn to the higher goal. You want to know the source. What is this illusion? Vishwarup. Yes, it is the brother of Lord Chaitanya, the elder brother. He left. In early age, he took sannyas with 12, I think. He was very young. So, Shankaracharya also was 12, I think, when he took sannyas. But he's not ordinary soul. So Vishwarupa also, he was so attracted to Krishna from his beginning of life. He always went to Advaita Acharya to hear Harikatha, Kirtan. Lord Chaitanya must always run to get him, because Madhusachi, the mother of him, they called him for, they said, she chant, she told Nimai, his name was in the childhood, you please call Vishwarup. He forgetting to eat everything. He was so absorbed in kirtan, and he took him by the dhoti and said, Prasad, mother, waiting for you, you come. It was not ordinary soul. He came from Vaikuntha, from the transcendental plane. We do not know who is who. What should we know? How should we know? We know only bodily. We think this is. We have no visions. So Vishwarup is mentioned in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, in the beginning. Then he left and never came back. He went back home. Takst du auf? Ja. Is our relationship to Krishna or God eternal? Yes. Oh, you can change. There you change as you like. Like Ramananda Roy, he was incarnation of Vishaka. But in the same time also Arjuna enter his body, sometimes like this. He had, Arjuna had a friend, Arjuna had a relation of friendship with him, but it was not so close like in Braja. But Vishaka is very close. Lalita Vishaka. They should become our friends or our object of service. Hey, Gauranga. You can. Anyway, these things is very subtle. You wait a little, it will come. If you could explain all these things just with words, then everybody would immediately run for Krishna. But this is not the world where we want to become servant. Here is the world where everyone wants to become the master. They want to imitate Krishna. So nobody wants to become a servant. This world, it is a servant is a lower position, the lowest position. So to understand that in the transcendental plane, this is the highest position. Oh, this is the position everybody has there. Like in the holy places like Puri, I was living for some time there. I every evening went there in the front of the door. Entrance. It was not allowed for Westerners to go in. But I looked how the people coming, thousands and thousands every day, all the business people, all Puri, they went in, take darshan, do their prayers. Or even some are just standing outside in front of a Jagannath temple to give their respect. So this is a Vaikuntha place. And the whole city are not ordinary people. They are all Jagannath Bhaktas. That is, Orissa is famous. Jagannath. Jagannath is Krishna. When he heard in Dvaraka the pastimes of Krishna in Vrindavan, told by Rohini to the queens of Krishna. So they said, you have to, he should not hear, Krishna should not hear this pastime, otherwise he runs there to Vrindavan. So they put Subhadra, his sister, there. But Subhadra fell in ecstasy, and Krishna was taking rest a few rooms further in the palace. He waked up with Balaram and came and heard on the door what they're telling about the pastimes in Vrindavan. Then they both fell in ecstasy, and they accept the form of this ecstasy. The hands went inside the body, the big eyes, a smile, ecstatic symptoms. This is Jagannath, this is Krishna when he thinks of Radha Govinda. And here's the pastimes. That's because it's a nice Srila when Jagannath standing there. And Mahaprabhu, he constantly worshipped Radharani and Krishna, Radha Govinda. He is bringing us this gift, this Yuga Avatar, according to the Shastra. So they all in the Leela of Vrindavan, there's different rasas and different religions. But this is very intimate, very, very confidential. Our Gurudev is told like this. So why is there not Nityananda there? In Gaudiya Math you will really find that Nitai Gaur and Radha Krishna. Why? And Balaram, Krishna Balaram, like in Vrindavan. Because Balaram and Nityananda, they are one. But whenever his elder brother is there, then he is always afraid. He cannot manifest his pastimes. Because Balaram has different, is in a different mood. He's not in this mood. Like when he kept with the pinky, we go down hill, and Krishna looked at the Radharani, and he was shaking. Then he checked that Balaram seeing this, then he was very ashamed. It was like this, in front of Balaram, there's pastimes not working. He's not manifesting this. So that's because we have only Gauranga. He is Radha and Krishna in one. In the same time separated. Gauranga ran for Radharani all the time. And in the same time, he was Krishna in one person. In Vrindavan, they become two. When he appeared as Mahaprabhu, they become one. Externally, because Radharani was protecting him in golden color. But internally, he was Krishna, means covered Krishna. This is the... Okay, we close. I don't want to too much tapasya. Some of, I don't hope so. Jai Srila Prabhupada, Srila Sitadev Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Jai Srila Gurudev ki jai. Jai Gaura Premanandi.